Hey, good morning. I hope everyone's having a great start to their day. I am here to share with you 3 journals that is like a triple. It's a set, not a set. It's a series of books that I've made with old Reader's Digest books. So there's this one that's not finished yet, and these 2 which I have finished. We will be doing one at a time though, so I don't go crazy. So we'll start with this one. These 2 have sold. This one is available, or will be available when it's done. Okay, so I've gutted a Reader's Digest book, added this gorgeous pattern paper to the spine, and I've used a kit from, I'll have to put her name in the description box. But yes, it was a wonderful kit, and I've also used one kit from Mrs. Coggs, which is called The Sounds of Music. So I've used that as the title for this book. And this is one of her images backed onto some vintage music paper. The closure is an eyelet and just some twine wrapped around, and then we've got at the bottom, well, let me see if we can turn it right. There you go. A key charm. So, let's go inside. Okay, here we go. It's another image from Mrs. Coggs on the cover, and the pocket. It's a tag that says the story begins. It's backed with tea-dyed paper and sewn around. Each signature, there are 2 signatures in this book. Each one, the anchor page is a vellum piece that in this book I got them from the paper pad that I used. We have lace on the spine. This is from the kit. Beautiful images, beautiful roses, and these are the lines that come with the kit that I've used throughout. We have a paper clip holding in. This came from not cribbage. What is it called? Anyway, a card game of some sort, and I got it at an estate sale. So I added one of Mrs. Coggs' images, and then you turn it over, and it's tea-dyed paper, and it opens up. For more journaling, I made a little pocket with a tag. The seam binding, of course, comes from a papered sole on Etsy. I've done a little bit of stenciling throughout. Tracy Fox ledger paper on parchment paper. This is a little piece from Porch Swing Designs on some vintage children's writing paper. I got this in a Happy Mail from Angelica, and it's perfect in here. This is a large tag from the kit, backed onto lined Artie Mae's paper. Another image from Mrs. Coggs. Torn pocket, index card, and a library card that I've altered slightly. Vintage music paper, an image from the kit. This label comes with the kit. Put it on a tag page. More stenciling. This also came with the kit, and I turned it into like a booklet or a mini journal. So it's a little weighty, which is why I have it with a binder clip. I've used Artie Mae's paper on cardstock for the inside cover, and then I've just used Tracy Fox ledger paper inside, and then I've machine stitched it. There are 3 pages, and that's the back. Some vintage music paper, and then on top of that some 1901 paper A little bit of stenciling. Center of the first signature. I have the stamp that I've had in my stash forever, and I hardly ever use it, so this was the perfect opportunity. Little booklet. Another torn pocket with Mrs. Cog's image, and then I've just put a date at the bottom. Index card, big tag that comes with the kit. Ephemera's Vintage Garden ledger paper. This is an image from an adult coloring book I got at an estate sale, and she had colored some of the images already, so I thought, why not? It was pretty. So I fussy cut it out and put it on this glassine bag, which I don't know if you can see it, but I have embossed some notes on it. And then behind we have this tag that I got from Artie Mays, because it had music notes on it. And then inside the pocket we have some scrapbook paper sewed around, some collaging on the back. This comes with the kit. And then more stenciling. Beautiful kit, it really was. This is Mrs. Cog's image, a pocket for another of her images. Little kittens. More stenciling. A little scrap piece from the cover. And then this I got from and a happy mail from Janine Morton. Thank you, Janine. It's perfect. Lots of journaling space. A scrap piece of the vellum that I used. Now, she does this little booklet, and it's really pretty, but it was way too big for my book. So I took it apart. I put both pieces in here. You can just journal on a pretty little heart. A journal card that I've made on an index card. And it all just goes together like so. And that's the first signature. The second signature. Another piece of beautiful vellum. Isn't that a beautiful image from the kit? I love the roses. Glassine bag, and I've done more of the note embossing, and then I've die cut that out. And then in the bag we have a tag. And another large journal card comes with the kit. Excuse me, tag. Lines on the back. And another of the adult coloring pages. A scrap that I turned into a tuck spot for another image. Whoops, that comes with the kit, with Mrs. Cog's kit. Another image from the kit. Some more 1901 paper stenciled on. This is a leftover piece of the scrapbook paper, so I've just glued it and sewn it to the edge of the page. Another image from the kit. Here's the other piece of the little booklet. I feel so bad that it didn't fit in my book. I guess I make books that are too small. And then this image I've added for a journal card. I think I got that from Pinterest. Okay, this is the center of the second signature. This is the envelope that comes with the kit. I've taken some of the pages from the adult coloring book and I've turned them into tags with some seam binding from Laura's shop. This I have left open and printed some of her lined paper on the inside of the envelope. So you can journal there she can journal there, excuse me, or you can seal it up and there you go. A tag that I've made, little collaging, a stamp, vintage trim, sewn around, and then that just goes right in the envelope like so. Paper clip it up, add the tag. Some more stenciling. This, I was inspired, I do believe it was Gina Weissman over at Firefly Studios 67. She did a double side tuck, and I thought it was really cool. So this is my version of what she did. And I've just punched and then stenciled. So you have a large journal, a large tag that goes in the back one. And then these two little tags came with the kit. I've just kind of stuck them in there. Another page from the kit. Another leftover piece, and I've just added some Hobby Lobby trim. And then we have a large journal card that I've made, backed with vintage book page. More stenciling. Another page from the kit. Some lined paper. A tuck spot. For another image from Mrs. Coggs. So we're supposed to get rain today, like all day rain, but apparently the weatherman forgot to ask the clouds. It's cloudy, but they aren't dropping anything. I guess that's good. We've had a lot of rain of late. A glassine envelope that I've tea-dyed. Inside, another image from Mrs. Coggs. And then behind, a journal card that I've made with cardstock, and then I glued vintage music paper on top of that, and then a leftover piece of the vellum on top of that, and then sewed around and added a little tab. And a label from Tracy Fox. And that is the music journal. I will do the other journal as soon as I can. And that is it for today. I hope everybody is doing well, and thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.